Guys, welcome back to another video. It's a beautiful evening here in Melbourne, and I just want to say, what the hell have I done? This is my new bike. It just sounds crazy to say it. This is a 2009 GSXR 1000. It's actually built in 2010, so it's the L0 model, and this is my new bike. Well, I've been waiting 8 years since getting my license to get a Supersport. Didn't get one after getting off my restrictions because I discovered dirt riding and adventure riding, and that's been the focus now. But I was feeling something different, and you know what, I just went all out and went straight to the leader bikes. That's not to say that adventure riding and dual sport riding won't be the focus of the channel. It will continue to be. However, there is going to be more road content, track days. That's about it really. Look, I didn't buy this bike to be a hoon on the road. That's not the intention. It's a nice looking bike. It's great to take out on rides where the weather is amazing, like it is this evening. But man, what a weapon this thing is. And I've just brought it back from the dealership. So for all intents and purposes, this is really the first ride and my first reactions to riding a 1000cc Supersport. And yeah, she's in pretty good condition, only 8,000 kilometers, a few little scuffs here and there, has never been dropped. There is a little tear on the seat, but overall pretty damn good condition. A little bit dirty because I've brought it back from the dealership, so it was a bit of a ride on the freeway. But this is really the first ride and reaction coming up. And oh man, in the photos I wasn't really a fan of the twin Acras, but oh, in person they are amazing, and they're not too loud because it still has the catalytic converter. You can see it better on the other side. Yeah, the cat, so I don't know if I want to remove that, but what's this metal? Get away, don't cause me a puncture right under the tire. Yeah, oh, it sounds awesome. Let's let's hear it. Oh, I'm all frenzied because this bike is crazy. And good old Suzuki, got to hold the clutch in. Oh, how good does that sound? I don't know what the camera picks up. Well, alright, there's people here, so time to get on and see what riding a 1000cc Supersport is like. Well, the first thing that you immediately notice on these bikes, let me just get down without dropping it, is how short they are. Now maybe they're actually tall compared to other road bikes, but when you're used to riding adventure bikes and dual sports, this thing feels short as. And on top of that, it feels like a little toy. Like, it is so light, maneuverable, flickable. It feels insane. But the size of it kind of fools you because this bike is just insane. And I gotta say, it's intimidating to ride. Like, I don't get scared easily, but I have not opened this bike up in fear of just how crazy it is. And obviously you can't on the road, so we'll wait for the drag strip or for the racetrack to do it. But man, is it intimidating. Like, you could do freaking 160 in first gear. Like, I can't even get the shift light to come on or the RPM lights because it's illegal. You'd be breaking the law just to get the shift lights on. So this thing is just a weapon. Like, it just wants to turn in. Right, this is a 100 zone. There's no one behind me. We're going to slow right down. Oh, those downshifts sound awesome, and like, look how easy it goes down. Not much engine braking. So we'll slow right down. Someone's coming behind me. You ready? From 30. Oh man, I literally gave it maybe a quarter to half throttle there, and the front end just gets so light and it just feels like it wants to take off. My god, it is insane. Woo! My heart. I am planning on doing the California Superbike School, just to actually understand how to ride these bikes properly, because I really have no idea. Like, I've watched videos about body positioning, but get your ass off the seat, like one cheek onto the side, lean in, keep the bike a little bit upright, all of that. But actually putting it into practice, I have not done before, so that's something I want to learn. and I might do one track day first just to see where I'm at, and then do the course, the level 1 course, and see what improvement I can get. But that's definitely on the radar, coming up soon, and now that the weather's getting good as well. You could be in any gear. I don't understand how this bike, like, I'm in 6th, the top gear, I'm at the lowest RPM, I've still got power like that. It just wants to go in 6th, but then I could go all the way like 3rd. Oh, I whisper on the throttle. What about 2nd? Oh, let's get through the turn because we don't do anything silly. Yeah, slow down a little bit, and oh, there you go. You're already doing the speed limit from what, 1 second, just a quarter turn of the throttle. I gotta say, guys, this thing, it's not meant for the road. Not here in Australia, at least, where, you know, it's very easy to lose your license. Our max speed is 110 here in Victoria. Like I said, 110, the bike's not even working in 1st gear. Isn't that insane to think about? It's not even working. Let's feel what the brakes are like on it. Oh yeah, they're strong. Like, I didn't really touch it there. Oh, S1000 RR. Maybe one bike that I'll own. Yeah, these brakes are great, and people say, you know, they're not the best because they're not Brembos, but for road riding, I can't see a reason to upgrade them. Like, maybe when I start doing some track days and I want the performance, but we'll see. In terms of modifications, I love the pipes, and I don't think I want to do anything else other than I'll put those tank grip pads on so I can grip it with my knees a little bit better. What else is there? Yeah, I'm not, like, people do the master brake cylinder, they upgrade it to the Brembo, but for now I'm not touching that. So I'm just going to leave it as is because the bike is already mental. Why would I need to change it in any way? Oh. One thing that I actually need to get, not kind of related to the bike, but I need some leathers. I've never owned any leather gear. At the moment I'm wearing Kevlar jeans, a textile jacket, and yeah, I need to get some leathers, and I don't know whether to get 2-piece or 1-piece, because look, most of the riding is going to be this with a couple of track days. Who knows, maybe I'll get addicted to the track days. I don't know yet. And I know the Phillip Island one, they let you hire out leathers, so maybe I'll do that for the first one. But let me know in the comments below if, for any of you guys that go to track days and ride these bikes, what's the preference? You go 2-piece or 1-piece? I'd love to know. It's funny that I went with the 1000 because, you know, I never even owned a 600cc Supersport, but I have rode one, and I really am glad I went with the 1000. And people say that, you know, the 600s are potentially more fun on the street because you get to ring them out and everything, but at the end of the day, even if you go in 1st gear in a 600 and open it up, you're already breaking the limit. So why not just take the extra torque of the 1000, which is actually fun to use on the street because you just accelerate to the speed limit and you get that. Now, I'm not saying the 600 is like are bad bikes or slow bikes by any means. Those bikes are also just as insane, but I almost think a 1000cc is probably a better street bike, and the 600s are a better, well, I'm not going to say better track bike either, because you'll get faster lap times on the 1000 most likely, but the 600s are probably really fun to ring out on the track where you're really opening it up, especially if you're like a beginner to intermediate rider and you're not able to extract the full power of the 1000cc, like myself. But I gotta say, I am dying to take this thing to Phillip Island, just get in a full tuck at the track and really just open it up, because it is just asking for it. No matter what gear you're in, the bike just really wants to go. Like, there's no idling, like, or cruising. I mean, there is. Look at this guy, man, he looks in comfort. I'm all hunched over, but yeah, you can't just take it easy on these bikes, which it's kind of a lie, because you actually can. This bike does fine doing this stuff. It's just, there's just this inherent feeling that it wants to accelerate. But I've heard of other people talking about some of the more, I'm not going to say sporty, but more aggressive 1000cc's, like the Yamaha R1 and the ZX10R, as being not great to ride, and you know, they're very touchy and everything. But I've got to say, the GSXR is super smooth. It's honestly actually pretty easy to ride. Like, it low down, it's not crazy powerful where you're gonna lift up the wheel every time you take off. Like, the wheelbase definitely makes a difference, because my Honda Hornet was actually harder to ride down low. Like, that thing wanted a wheelie all the time. This thing down low is not bad at all, and with the weight of it, it makes it so nimble and just goes where you want it to go. Oh, the twist is just incredible on this bike. You don't even have to speed, but just the way it goes into the turns feels so amazing. I could see why the tracks would be so fun, where you can actually open it up and, you know, get down, lean in the turn and get the traction out of the turn. And oh man, I can't wait to take it to the track, honestly. I just want to get a little bit more comfortable with it, just in general day-to-day riding. But I reckon before the end of the year we'll have one locked in. I apologise if the audio is no good. I've got a new helmet and I'm using this old microphone that I had, and I've just shoved it in there. I've got no idea what it's picking up, so I really do apologise if it's no good. I will try and refine it. This is the first video I'm doing with the bike, with the helmet, with this microphone, so I will try and improve it. Same with the camera angle, actually. Like, this bike is so leant over that I could tell that the camera's just angled a little bit down too much, so I'll try and sort something out for that in the next video. Oh, these turns, phenomenal, just phenomenal. I'm so happy with this purchase. I think me and this bike are going to have a lot of fun, and now that I've ridden it, I honestly can't imagine myself not having a Supersport in the garage. I just can't imagine it now. Obviously, maybe when I'm, you know, 70 and this position of being hunched over is too much for the body, maybe then I won't have one. But oh, at the moment I am sold, and I can't believe there's still faster ones than this. Like, this is 184 horsepower, I think. The bikes nowadays are over 200. What the hell is even that? Like, what is that? It does not make sense. Let's see what it's like pulling onto gravel. Oh, this is a bit scary. Oh, this is very scary. Big potholes. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I really don't like this, but you've got to do what you got to do. Let's have a final look at the bike, because I don't really have much else to say other than this thing is incredible. I bloody love it. Look how good it looks. Oh. Oh, beautiful. If I remove that cat, it'd be too loud. Like, that is perfect. But incredible. Suzuki, top job. Absolutely top job. I'm going to end the video there, guys. I hope you enjoyed sharing the experience of riding a 1000cc Supersport with me. I know I was losing it at times about just how incredible this machine is, but you really got to ride one to just to understand what I'm talking about. But like I said, there's going to be some videos out on this bike. I'm going to have heaps on the WR, and I'm looking forward to the content that's coming up. So if you enjoyed the video, feel free to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you guys in the next video.